Hello, hello. We are back with Wine with Raquel, and I have Jacob Jensen with me, and he is the co-owner of District Remix.
Hey guys.
And I just wanted to kind of bring you here because you are so experienced, and just wanted to chat with you a little bit about your experience in the industry. And
Cool.
let's start, right from the beginning. Tell me a little bit how you got into the DJ business.
Oh gosh, this is years ago.
No, we're going to start with you, actually. Where are you from originally?
Okay, so I'm a Howard County kid based out of Ellicott City.
Okay.
And I've actually been a musician all my life. I actually have a degree in clarinet performance.
Do you really?
Yes, I do. And
Did you play band in high school?
Of course.
My son he is all about the high school band. So
I would say, I played in the band. I was in a Dixieland jazz combo.
Were you really?
Yep,
That's
I was
awesome.
for so many years. And then I went on to University of Maryland, Baltimore County, so UMC.
Okay.
I have a degree in.
Husband went there, great school.
It's awesome. So was it really work?
What did you get your degree in?
Oh, clarinet performance.
Wow.
And then I actually did a certificate in contemporary American music. So, if you think of like John Cage or when those people go all the weird stuff.
I think of jazz flute. Was it the instrument jazz flute?
Kind of, but not exactly. Yes.
No more wine for Raquel.
But that was actually just an interest of mine. And then so what happened is my freshman year, spring semester. Yes, it was, spring semester. It was 2006.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, a long time ago.
Oh please. You're
I know. 10 years ago. So funny enough, my mom, who is a wonderful and very hysterical woman.
Yes.
She is a tutor in French and English and a couple other languages. And she had a student, and she was like, one day they were talking. Oh, so what do you do? Oh, I own a DJ company. Oh, my son needs a part-time job while he's in college. Okay.
Mom.
So it kind of started off that way,
Yeah.
and I just got the gig. It was just helping out DJs on the weekend.
Yeah.
I was like, guess what? I'm going to a wedding. I'm eating crab cakes and steak. I'm eating a party.
And so when you say help out, you're just kind of helping them load in,
Yeah,
or you
loading
actually
in.
playing music at that
No,
point? Or?
like at that point, I was just help loading in and out, setting up the gear, but also run out mics to whoever's doing toast, kind of
Okay.
help them out because we actually still use we use assistants because it's really helpful.
Yeah.
If I'm standing at the board and I need to know if it sounds good out there in the crowd, I'll be like, does it sound more or less? And they'll be like, it's good.
Yeah.
It's really, really helpful to know exactly because what I hear is way different than what other people hear.
Right.
It's extra basic.
Mariah Carey, case in point.
Exactly,
right?
exactly. So I started with them, with a local company, and then after a number of other companies, then myself and.
So you started your freshman year of college. How long has it been since you
started actually DJing?
Yes.
3 years later.
Wow.
Yeah. So by the time I was a junior and senior, I was already doing weddings.
Now, did you feel that there was kind of a workup process, things that you feel kind of feel more comfortable?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
It's like because there's the music part, which is important. Learning a lot of you realize how much music you don't know once you get started in it. You're like, wow.
Is that because people are like requesting it, or you just?
Yeah, but it's like when somebody has say, can you play this, and you're like, wait, who?
Yeah.
That's always an eye opener. And even still to this day, it's amazing when people come up and say, how do you not have this remix? I'm like, well, do you know how many remixes there are of that song?
Yeah.
And how many singles are released every week?
Wow.
And supposedly it's about 400 singles are released every single week.
Wow. So do you feel like your background in music has helped you?
It has. So, I grew up on, my parents pretty much listened exclusively to like Beatles and jazz and opera.
Okay.
So, they go to opera every weekend. It's kind of,
wow.
Or they see the Met performances, you can actually go to a movie theater and actually watch them.
That's awesome.
So, we do, they do a lot of that, and so I've gotten, my historical music from them. Historical music, I know.
But even kind of just being around them.
Yeah, it's like once you hit a certain point, once you're like about 18, 20, then you're like, okay, I'm going to start, going back and seeing what I missed.
Yeah.
Which is always kind of really cool. And then so, I started to develop a taste for, different styles of jazz, like Thelonious Monk, or and then even going back to like 80s rock, and just kind of filling in the gaps.
Now, how do you find this? I mean, you just kind of it's kind of the rabbit hole that you just
you just go. Like I have to say, I'm not gonna lie, YouTube is wonderful because when it has like those like here's what's coming next, I'm like, okay, that sounds cool.
Yeah. How does it know? So
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And then also because people do. Anytime somebody says, hey, do you know them? I'm like, no, but I'll check them out.
Yeah.
And then of course then you go deep in their catalog, and then you're like, oh, that's kind of cool. Because I was actually at a concert recently at this group. I can't remember the name of it. It was a local band, but man, they were so good.
Yeah.
And it's like I kind of started like finding them on Bandcamp and going through their entire catalog.
So that's awesome. I mean, you really love music. It's just always sounds like it's been a part of you.
Yeah, it always has been. People always do connect with music. In any culture.
Yeah.
I mean, I've even listened to hours of didgeridoo.
I don't even know what that is.
Okay, you know the long
yes!
horn.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Actually,
Impressive.
we were at art. It was like a art installation and concert, and somebody that was there playing didgeridoo, and it was awesome.
That's awesome.
It was so crazy, but really kind of fit the mood. It was great. I mean,
So what about DJing? Going from kind of being a performer to playing recorded music, was that still something that you found rewarding?
Yes, because I almost think of it as we're curating the evening's mood and styles.
Yeah, that's very well said.
Because you can't have everything, so you need to edit it down
Yeah.
to something that's going to make the most impact.
Yeah.
Same thing if you think about a movie. Or like actually just a play,
Right.
just a story.
Yeah.
You don't say, oh yeah, and then they were driving for an hour, and then they were doing
Yeah.
that, and then
Yeah.
you want to edit down to like what's important.
Right.
And for a story, same thing with music. You need to edit it down what's going to make the most impact.
So I want to come back to that because I'd love to know what is your routine for preparing for a wedding. I think that's a big part of it. So college, you were DJ in a few other companies. When did you come to the point where you're like, I'm ready to be own my own company?
Actually, last November, so 2015.
Congratulations! Yeah.
So we passed the year mark, and I mean we're rolling along. We have 9 DJs.
So now, tell me, what made you want so you were a roadie, I think is the term, right?
Yep.
And then you took the lead to be the lead DJ / MC. Probably learn a few things along the way there,
Yeah,
right?
of course,
Exactly. And then what made you want to try to host your own company? Why were you not just okay with maybe just, if you love music, playing for somebody else?
It was just really, our approach to weddings and how we really want to take care of our clients, because that is the biggest thing. When you're...
So it's more than just music.
It's more than music. It is about client relations, because you know this. After the party's done, I still want to be in contact and connected with my clients. So,
right.
I mean, I've been texting a few today.
Yeah, me too. Some of my best friends are
exactly.
my pastime.
I mean, it's amazing, because we're there for their biggest day, one of their biggest days of their life, and then you know what? It does rub off.
It does.
We kind of vicariously live through them.
Yeah, of
even
course.
though we're giving up our weekends.
But you know what though, Jacob, not everybody does. And the fact that you even say that you are that involved and invested in their day just speaks volumes about just you and what you and your co-owner are doing with District Remix.
Yeah, I mean we're just I want to look forward to their day as much as they are.
Yeah.
Because it really is something that, when you look back at your life, do you want to say, oh yeah, I had that job? Or I want to say, oh man, I had those people in my life.
Yes.
That is something that.
Yes, amen to that. I'm right there with you. It's all about the people. Life is too short, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you kind of create this company to just offer a more nice relationship with your clients, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So tell me just a little bit about being a DJ. I've known your partner for quite some time. I mean, years. I've been doing this for at least 15, and I met you recently, I would say within the last 6 years.
Yeah.
And you guys just always bring it. I know that if we refer you a client, they're going to be taken care of from start to finish. So to me, that makes you an expert. what do you feel that clients need to look for when they're searching for a DJ? I think people go online, they might be price shopping, they might look for a flashy website. What really matters? How do you select a DJ?
What I think, because every DJ is different and every person is different, it's really, do you connect with them?
That is like every person we've spoken to has said that. It's about a personal connection.
It's how you connect.
And that's why we're doing this summit.
Yeah.
You need to have a live interface. Yes.
I would say, what makes it the most obvious to me
Yeah.
is when we show up the day of, and I've already heard from, the wedding party or the parents, and they're like, oh my God, we've heard so much about you, you're so amazing. Like, I haven't played a note yet. What are you talking about?
So great. That really is
It just speaks, that they are ready. We get texts like the night before.
Oh, that's
I
so
love
great.
it. I was like, guys, I'm so excited. It's just fun. Because, if we show up and be like, hi guys, so we're ready to do your event.
But it's hard being running a business and then being personally connected. There's got to be kind of a line there.
I mean, it's like once the party, I have to, obviously take care of them, and I always considered we're not just their DJ, but we're also their music advocate for the evening.
I love that.
Yeah.
We need a subset of music advocates.
Because definitely when people come up and request stuff, and it's like not in the couple style, we have to say, you know what, I have a job to do, and that's to make, obviously everybody dance and everybody have fun, but I also have to, first of all, make the clients happy, the couple, because they will really hold on to that memory.
Yeah.
So if they're like, oh my God, play that song. Yeah.
So a personal connection, number one, and so, but all right, someone just gets engaged. The first thing they do normally is go online. They don't pick up the phone.
Of course.
So how do they get to that personal connection? What is the process? What do you suggest?
Well, so obviously, they gotta find where they have the party. Because
Right.
as with everything in planning a wedding, once one domino falls, the rest kind of fall in line.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like once you have one thing, then it makes all other decisions way easier. So, but usually what happens, as you know, is people will refer. That's most of what happens.
Yeah, definitely.
And I see it a lot. People, hey, what do you recommend on Facebook? People will recommend all day. One thing that I do recommend is asking your vendors that you've already bought, who have they worked with, because not to harp on your friends, but we've just seen everybody.
Well, and that's what we actually talked about a little bit earlier today, that someone might refer you someone that might not be a fit for you.
Exactly.
So, it doesn't mean that person's bad or good, but are they a fit for you?
Exactly. And then just the fact that we've seen each other's work so many, and you've seen so many other companies, really does, because I guess there's the on the floor performance, if you will, the professional attitude. But then also, how they take care of the clients, because you have a pretty good idea of how they respond, what time,
Exactly.
And that's
which I think is a big part of it too, that
It
customer
is.
service side of it.
Exactly.
And I think that's something that you all excel at as well.
It's it's like when you are prepping for a wedding, it shouldn't really be stressful, at least in my eyes.
Yeah.
Is
it client side or DJ side?
Client, for the client. Well, like we do get this occasionally. They'll be like, "Oh my God, this is like the first meeting that we've enjoyed." I'm like, really?
Really?
I thought it's supposed to be fun.
So what are your typical client meetings like? So when someone goes online, they maybe have gotten you by referral. They pick up the phone, they call you, they email you, they schedule a meeting. What comes next?
Sure. So typically, what we'll do is we'll either meet in person at our studio, or if they're out of state, can't get to us, tough on time, then we'll actually do a meeting via Skype, Google Hangouts, anything like that. And what we'll do is normally, we'll sit down, kind of chit chat with them, find out what their wedding is going to be like, and what their music, what they are really into.
Yeah.
And usually the biggest thing that I always get, I'm like, so what music are you into? Sometimes I get this quite often, is when they say, I don't know if my music is right for a wedding. That is, I get that so many times, and I always say, well, hold on, don't filter. Let me kind of figure out where we can squeeze everything.
Yeah.
Because
now,
you'd be surprised, you can almost get anything in.
That's great, and I think that would probably be the value of working with a professional, is that they'd be able to kind of, what would be an amateur mistake? Kind of telling people this is what you have to play, or just kind of playing anything? What does experience bring to the table in the DJ realm?
I mean, well, it's it's a lot of music knowledge, and then because I feel this is my approach to
always.
weddings. So every single portion of a wedding has a different style and mood. So you like cocktail, everybody's walking around, they have drinks in their hands, they're
Cheers.
they're kind of getting their conversation. They're they're not dancing, they're just kind of bopping their head and tapping their foot. You know? And think of like any cocktail party. That's what people are doing. Then once they sit down to dinner, then it's a little bit more calmed down. People are really kind of getting deep in their conversations.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to be disturbed too much because. As I say to my clients, if it's a very heavy, fast beat while they're eating, it's yum, 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 I'm done. It doesn't really work.
But does it always have to be, what's the guy, now I can't think of it.
Kenny G.
Kenny G. Is it always Kenny G?
No.
Well, that's a good point, because I think that's a part that people always kind of blip over. They just assume that it's a throwaway, the dinner portion.
I've been to weddings where it's just been smooth jazz for cocktail and dinner, and then to me. That means the DJ has only thought about half the event, because that's still like 2 to 3 hours of music that could have been something custom for the client.
So tell me about, what is your pre-planning routine?
So like when we're actually in our initial meeting, then we're actually sitting down talking about their music. It's usually deer in headlights effect, where they're like,
I wouldn't know.
I don't know what I like. I don't know what I like.
I don't know if I would know the right answer, so I feel like I'd be letting you down.
Don't worry. No, once we get in, it's like, hey, the current stuff, 80s, 90s, rock, rap, what, and then we kind of break it down into chunks. And once we have, and then usually, like, what are you not into? That's usually the big giveaway.
Yeah, definitely.
And then what we actually like to do is, in our studio, we actually like to play for them live. So it's just like it's condensing the wedding down into like 30 minutes of music playing right there.
That's gotta be a lot of pressure on you, though, to kind of like whip this music.
Well, I mean, that shows what I can do on the fly,
which is, to me, that's what all experience is about.
Yeah, because people are like, is this pre-recorded? I'm like, I'm doing this right now. What do you want me to drop in?
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's awesome.
So. And definitely, and that's actually usually when people like, what, now this is bringing something forward. Now, what, I like this band actually. Then it starts to kind of trickle down, which is really kind of cool. And, then, certain things remind them. I mean, we've had experiences where, they're like, oh yeah, I love, Dave Matthews Band or something. And then we play a couple songs, we're like, no, not that song. No, not that song. And then we're like, well, which was? It starts to kind of, once
crash.
Once you have, I mean, I like
that's it.
I mean, I like number 41 personally. But once you have a sample of something, then you can kind of go off of that.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it's like,
But it's so easy for you to say that, and that just shows how good you are, because I mean, to so many other people, if music is not their thing, the fact that you can take one song and kind of grow upon it.
Yeah, we can kind of show them what is possible.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, just a simple fact, I've had people where they're like, yeah, I don't know, I'm into like, like Nirvana and stuff. I don't know if that's wedding appropriate. I'm like, yeah, we got this, no problem.
So do they meet with you, or do they meet with their DJs? How's that
So, usually for the initial meeting, depending on who's available, obviously.
Right.
Because, we get a couple of music tidbits, like very, very kind of just quick, and then we'll actually pair them with the DJ that we think will match best.
Yeah, right. I mean, as a business owner, I mean, my job, I have 10 planners that work for me, is I want to personally touch each client, so I understand the type of person they are, so I can pair them with the right planner. And I don't necessarily want to take my planner's time to have to meet at in that live setting, because I know that they're going to be making those relationships, so I can completely identify with that procedure.
I mean, depending, sometimes if I get really excited, then I'm always, oh my god, I love those super bubbly people that are like, oh man, I just want to dance all night. I'm like, awesome. Then we have other DJs. They're just a little bit more relaxed, and sometimes it just depends on the chemistry between client and DJ. I find.
So, tell me 3 things to avoid when selecting a DJ. And actually, I'll give you time to think about that.
I was gonna say.
Let's jump back to,
think about
I think a lot of people underestimate the value of a DJ being an MC for the event as well. So tell me a little bit about what your experience is and just what clients should expect. Oh, yes.
Oh, so I don't know.
Yes, that's always the best part.
I think you might have told me, or I've worked
I'm
with
sure.
a planner or two, where they've had to be the MC.
Oh, I get asked all the time, will you be our MC?
I'm like,
no,
no.
I will not. No,
No.
you do not know.
I'm always surprised. I'm always surprised by that.
Me too.
It's
Me too.
It's really fun. When you go to a wedding for the first time, it's like vendors I haven't worked with. That's always really fun.
Yeah.
And they're like, "So are you?" I'm like, "Don't worry, we got this under control."
Yes.
And then after then,
Yes.
we all tell the little horror stories.
Yes,
It's fun.
yes.
But
and so I've been saying the theme of the day is that I think there's a difference between wedding vendors and wedding professionals. And when you have a team, when you look at the schedule and you just see the names, you're like, all right, this is going to be a great event because I have professionals. And then there's ones where you're like, oh no, I don't know any of these people. This is like a pager number, and that's when you start to panic.
Yeah, it's definitely it's all about preparation. I feel like that is half about.
So how do you prepare as a DJ? What should a client be expecting when they sign up? Do they just kind of fill out a form, put some songs on a sheet, and then show up on the actual wedding day?
So obviously our initial meeting, that's kind of actually gets the bulk of the music planning out of the way.
Yeah.
So it's really kind of setting the tone for cocktail dinner dancing, whatever we're taking care of for them for that day, and then online planning. Practically every DJ has it now, which is great. Makes it very easy, so I can actually pull it up on my phone.
Yeah.
Super easy. But then, doing a final meeting with them, we always find is.
When you do this?
I schedule them about a month out, and then usually it takes place between like a week or two beforehand, just depending on their schedule. And then if they are lucky enough to have a wonderful planner, such as yourself, then I'll grab their timeline or the caterer's timeline, and then I adjust my timeline to whoever's the top dog.
Yeah, great. I love that.
If it's not a planner, if it's a caterer, I always say it's a lot easier to move around music rather than moving around
Right.
food. It just
Exactly.
is.
Right.
Um,
And that's wonderful that you have that flexibility. So, okay, top 3 mistakes to avoid when hiring a DJ.
I would say, I think my number one, probably the biggest one I have now.
There's so many.
I would say my big one is don't hire friends,
Yes.
hire professionals.
Great.
And not just the fact, their friend, that's not a problem. If they're actually a wedding professional, cool.
But even then, it's awkward because you have,
Yeah. But here's my thing is, if you have your friends work, they can only work so much and have so much fun.
Right.
It has to balance out.
I agree.
So, it's like, are you going to have them party all night, or are you going to have them have responsibilities to do?
Exactly. All right, so no friends that are vendors.
Yeah. I mean, now, I know that I want to have my vendor friends.
Yeah.
Our frienders.
Oh, right, exactly.
Our frienders. Our frienders.
Yes.
I definitely want to have them come party at my wedding.
Of course, right.
Like,
And so I won't be hiring them to actually work it, right?
Exactly.
So you have to find someone who's willing to, yes. Anything else on your kind of list? Biggest mistakes to avoid? I would say, what about don't just look at the price tag?
Yes, I would say, and I was actually discussing this with another friend of mine, she's actually, just learning about the entire wedding. Price tag isn't everything. It's it's really more value.
A value. That's
Because
important.
when it's definitely like the biggest day, you definitely want to make sure whatever's comfortable for you, whatever is I guess the best for you.
Right.
And like we obviously make investments each day, but we don't so like your phone
Right.
might cost a lot, but it's going to work. That's a big thing. And I was actually so here's the discussion that I had recently was if you why weddings cost so much,
Right.
was simply the fact that say if you have a dinner party of like 10 people,
Right.
how much is that going to cost you? A couple $100,
Right. Well, it depends on the level of dinner party.
Depends on what you're
certainly,
doing.
Yeah.
And you have wine, food, okay, now let's increase that. Let's go 10 times that.
Right, right.
So now we're at 100 people.
Mm-hmm.
But now you want to get all that food out at the same time, and you actually don't want to do it yourself.
That's exactly.
So then, having somebody come in,
Right.
what are you gonna,
Right.
that's why it's that, that's why in this area, weddings cost
Right.
it. And it really depends on what do you want.
Right.
Simple as that.
And it really comes down to, I think most people value somebody that is going to do a great job at a price range that they can afford,
Exactly.
have a track record of success, and that they know that they're going to deliver on the wedding day.
Exactly.
And I definitely think District Remix is right on the top of that list.
I mean, isn't that why why you want to meet with the clients beforehand?
Yeah.
So then I want to make sure they're comfortable and they know exactly what they're getting.
Yeah. Well, it is apparent to me, I mean, I've loved getting to know you, that you have such a musical background, and you know music, you have a passion about music, your relationship with your clients is evident, and I think that you're just so fabulous, and I'm so excited that you'll be at the summit and be able to talk more. I think that your passion really conveys, and I hope that everybody goes out and books District Remix. Sorry, this is like what? Because you're just fabulous. So thank you so much for coming.
I'm excited to be at the summit.
Good. It's going to be awesome.
And at 7 a.m. we're going to go in.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. Well, cheers. Thank you so much for coming.